All right, here we go. Match number 2, round of 8. Who do we got going on?
That's right. In this round, we have Matt Harms, our number 6 qualifier from Mission, BC. In the first round, he beat Dwayne Gilardi to make it through to our semi-finals, quarterfinals. And then he is going up against our number 2 qualifier. We're getting our first look at Mark Miller from Calgary.
Yeah, Mark, coming off the Autumn Open at the very start of the season, taking down that title in his own house. Second time he's done that. He's looking to put on a great show, and we know Matt Harms can do it. He's the reigning champion.
Yeah. Matt is going to continue rolling on. Each frame this time is worth $100, so both of them are going to be looking to take home some money.
Perfect. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Match number 2 of the round of 8. We have our number 2 seed, Mark Miller, versus our number 6 seed, reigning 2023 Tour champion, Matt Harms, who defeated Dwayne Gilardi in the first round.
Another chop on 13.
The easy lane is getting hard.
And this is the third appearance for both of these players. Mark Miller in the 2018 Tour Championships ended up losing to Dexter Wiseman in the semifinals. That was in a 4.5, 5.5 split. And then in 2022, he lost to Carey Kreitz, 5-5, but didn't have the pinfall advantage.
Yeah, so we got a little pin correction here. It was a chop off, so we're gonna take the time to knock down that 2 pin and change the score for Matt here. Yeah, the Dexter Mark Miller match in the semifinals of 2018 is the infamous.
That's right.
Yeah.
He just had to put it in the wood.
He had 10 points up on the lane, missing the middle pin, and unfortunately threw it through the hole to lose that match.
244 to 249 in pinfall.
Yeah.
And that would, I believe, won the frame for him.
That was the frame, yeah.
Yeah. So end up swinging it the other way.
Yeah, they end up splitting that last frame because he threw it through the hole. He has mentioned many a times he wants that ball back.
I believe it.
Great spare by Matt here. So
Matt
Mark,
in his tour finals is still 100% on his chop spares.
That's actually an unreal stat.
5 for 5 in 3 appearances.
Yeah. 5 for 5 is not that impressive, but still 100%. That's all that matters. Mark.
When you think about it, though, that's 5 chops in only 8 games. Like, yes, it's his 3rd appearance, but he's only played 8 games.
Some people get 5 chops in one game, though.
Some.
Great shot by Mark there. He's up 1-0 already. $100 in his pocket.
Taking a look at Mark's journey to get here, he only played 4 of the events this year. Didn't make it out to Manitoba for the Manitoba Open. He did not qualify at Heritage the last tournament of the year, but he had a 16th place in Regina. And then he ended up doing a deep run on TPC Sunday, finishing 5th. And in his home center for the Autumn Open, ended up going all the way to the top and finishing 1st.
Yeah, impressive 10-5 match play record in the top 16 at the Autumn Open. It's pretty tough and averaging 275 plus to take home that title.
That's right. And we know Matt Harms, he played all 5 events, but only qualified in 2 of them, finishing tied for 12th at TPC here at Sherwood Bowl, and then made it to 2nd for Manitoba Open.
Yeah. And we all know Matt Harms in that first round playing Dwayne Gilardi came out hot with the 6-bagger to put that match away early. But yeah, started here with a chop off, so no 6-bagger from the gun for Matt here. And he's down 1 frame already, but Miller with an open frame, so Matt just looking for a mark.
Oh, that 2-pin is wiggling, but just won't go. A spare here will give him the frame, though. So far in his appearances, he's averaged 284 at tour finals. He's the 5th all-time high average, 2nd all-time, skins 1, including his match against Dwayne. He's won 52 frames, and he's won $8,500.
Oh, add 1 more frame to that. Yeah, So once again, it is a frame for frame match. So every frame is worth a point. It's a race to 5.5. If you tie 5-5, it comes on the total pinfall. We're playing for $100 a frame.
Great shot. First strike on the board for Matt. Forcing Mark to throw a strike in 3 and get that carryover.
Yeah. We were talking earlier in one of our earlier matches in this production. The sublimated shirts, Mark Miller's shirt, primo. I love that shirt.
Throws a great shot, left pocket. Forces that carryover, so frame 4 is going to be worth 2 points and $200. Mark has won 4 of his previous tour final matches with 24.5 frames, and he's won $1,650. Already has another $100 to add to that, and potentially some more.
Yeah. I know these guys all season, being part of the membership, they look to make the tour finals, the Gallagher Cup. We're just happy that we can have a prize fund for them, that they have something to play for.
Oh,
And
buries that one.
And play an event that you don't see anymore. The Pins game went way of the dinosaur with TSN, and
Right.
we're happy to bring it back here for the last 6 years. Good
Great
spare.
half. Mark 4 for 5 on his left spares throughout the history of his tour finals appearances.
And Mark's throwing a ball you don't see on tour too often, the Ebonite. Mostly seen on the duck pin tour.
Puts that one right pocket, gets the strike, wins the carryover frame. He will go up 3 frames to 1.
And it looks like Matt's throwing his scorpions. Ebonite versus Epco.
Just like one of our other qualifiers who manages a bowling alley. Mark is one of our WCBT tour stops at Paradise Lanes in Calgary. However, not his favorite center to bowl in. A different Calgary center, Toppler Bowl, is where he enjoys playing.
Home of the Carnage.
Home of the Carnage.
Mark Miller joining the Carnage this season.
All right, frame 5. He's going to be looking for that strike to get the carryovers going again.
Touch it.
Gets it right into that pocket.
Mark's he's very calm and collected in behind, but on the lane he's intense. You get to see his
Brings
his
some
emotions.
energy.
Yeah. You'll know.
If he starts going on a run, he'll start running out those strikes and getting pretty vocal.
Yeah, one of the most fluid players out there. Methodical but smooth. This is a great matchup. Like, Mark has been a staple on tour, obviously, as well. So.
Yeah, when we look at some of Mark's... chop on 13. When we look at some of Mark's accomplishments, 2012 and 2023 Autumn Open champion, so he's won there twice. 2011 Open Men's Gold, 2014 Open Men's Silver. Definitely has had a lot of top 10 finishes, big deep runs on Sundays. He's been a staple on tour for many years.
Yeah. He's taking a little bit of a...
Just tickles that 3-pin. Gets it to go for the spare.
I know the last couple of years he took a little step back, has a very young family. But yeah, he's starting to show up on tour again and obviously qualifying second overall. Always been a staple out there.
So a strike here in 6 will take the point for Matt.
Yeah, Matt's locked in again.
Yeah. A little bit of different energy is coming out of these two players. Mark, we talked about, he'll get very animated, but you're not going to see a lot of that coming out of Matt Harms.
No. Oh, very stoic. If he's throwing bad or good, it's kind of the same emotion, same even keel. Keep everything in check.
And another one. Threw a 6-bagger in that first match against Wayne. Now we have a 5-bagger on the board here.
Has a Yahtzee. Hey, Mark's got to stick with him here. Has to keep marking. Marky Mark. Well, unfortunately, that writes the tale. Matt Harms.
Went on another run of strikes, was able to get those 6 frames early.
Yeah. So, Mark Miller running into a buzzsaw. This is reminiscent of last season. Matt Harms throwing nothing but bombs. Whoever you're going to run into next is going to have to be ready.
Yeah, he is going to be going up against either Len Anseth or Derek Holm in his next match.
Yeah. Obviously, Derek Holm will be our next match. He hasn't thrown anything yet. To see him out on the lanes, but just doesn't seem to matter for Mark's role right now. So top seed going down. Tyler, our first top seed, getting through. Our number 2 seed falling to Matt Harms. Our number 6 seed. Not much you can do. Mark only had the one mistake in frame 2. Other than that, he's been on middle, throwing the ball well. Just
Picking up spares. It's just hard to go up against a run of strikes like that.
Yeah. All right, so we're playing for cash now.
Throws another one.
Matt Harms is through another 6-bagger.
Points to the crowd in the bleachers.
He's pointing at Dwayne Gilardi. Letting him know. There's more than one 6-bagger.
Some of the rest of our top 12 sitting in the bleachers watching all these competitors played against each other many times. Lots of good friendships here.
6-bagger ends it. Oh.
That might be the most emotion we're going to get out of Matt.
Yeah, exactly.
A little celebration that head pin turned to a chop.
All right, Mark's probably a little happy there. A little bit of an opening. He can grab some extra cash here for his travel up from Calgary.
So far sitting at $100, but definitely is going to want to get a couple more hundred on there.
Yeah. Take these last 2 frames down. Got tapped. Of course.
A spare here will force the carryover, though.
Yep. Mark's pretty good at corner pins. I don't think I've seen him miss too many.
Yeah, on that left side, that's now 5 for 6 in his Tour Champions history.
Hasn't had a right corner to shoot at, eh? It's pretty good.
In 3 appearances, no right corners. I would love that.
All right, cap off 10 here. Try and take down this last carryover and
And a head pin split. So really any kind of mark is going to win that carryover for Matt, and he's going to win 9 frames to 1. Big $900 added to his already $8,500.
Yeah, it's a big payday.
Obviously spread over 3 appearances, but
Yeah. Not bad for a 12-person tournament, so.
not bad.
Okay, so Matt looking for a mark here. 224 for Mark. Not the greatest game. Obviously quite a bit short of his average, but it's hard to do under the lights and with that pressure. And when Matt throws a 6-bagger at you, it's hard to keep focus.
Another strike up there.
9-1 for Mr. Matt Harms. Matt is increasing his tour finals average.
Significantly.
Perfect. All right, one more ball here, and then we can wrap this match up. And 381.
What an incredible showing.
Amazing. 9-1 victory for Matt Harms over Mark Miller.
What a great match.
Well, what is there to say? Matt Harms, another 6-bagger, taking down Mark Miller, our number 2 seed. Matt's just on a roll.
Yeah, I don't think there's really any stopping him at this point. He just continues to stay cool, calm, and collected and throwing nothing but strikes out there.
Yeah, absolutely amazing.
Yeah. In our next match, we have our number 3 qualifier, Derek Holm, taking on our number 10 seed, Len Anseth.